Now, the Iran war is not just about stress and retaliation. At the heart of the crisis is a hard trade-off: sanctions versus security. Iran is facing some of the toughest U.S.-led sanctions in the world, targeting its oil, banking, and economy. And in return, the West wants limits on its nuclear program and missile capabilities. But Iran calls it nuclear work peaceful and its missions non-negotiable. So the question is, why is Iran willing to endure economic pain rather than trade away its strategic edge? We tell you more in this next report. Take a look.
The regime's conventional ballistic missile program was growing rapidly and dramatically.
One is to break completely their nuclear program, break completely their missile program.
We continue to be as aggressive and assertive as we can against their ballistic missile capability.
The war is entering a dangerous territory. Fears of a nuclear catastrophe are rising. Israel has targeted Iran's nuclear facilities. A missile struck the premises of Iran's Bushehr nuclear power plant. In an earlier attack on the 17th of March, a reactor was reportedly destroyed. Russia's state nuclear corporation Rosatom evacuated its staff from the facility. Both Moscow and IAEA have raised concerns. In retaliation, Iran fired ballistic missiles targeting the Israeli city of Dimona, home to the Shimon Peres Negev Nuclear Research Center. The threat of a nuclear disaster is rising. Kuwait has issued a rare radiation advisory amid growing fears of nuclear contamination. Kuwait's National Guard issued and cautioned residents about radiation exposure a day after Iran's Bushehr power plant was attacked, while stressing that people need not panic. Iran today is one of the most heavily sanctioned countries in the world. The US, after walking out of the 2015 nuclear deal, the JCPOA reimposed sweeping sanctions. It targeted Iran's oil exports, its banking system, its shipping and insurance networks, and even individuals linked to the Revolutionary Guard. Iran's economy has been strangled. Oil exports, once the backbone of its economy, have been curtailed. The national currency has collapsed multiple times. Inflation has soared, hitting ordinary Iranians the hardest. And yet Tehran has not backed down. In fact, it has expanded its nuclear program. Enrichment levels have risen to near weapons grade, far beyond what was allowed under the 2015 deal. But Tehran insists that it is not building a bomb. It calls its program peaceful. For Iran, missiles are not just weapons, they are deterrence, a lesson drawn from decades of conflict. From the Iran-Iraq war to more recent confrontations with Israel and US. For the West, particularly Washington, sanctions relief comes with conditions. Roll back nuclear enrichment, allow strict international inspections, curb regional and missile activities.
We will not continue down a path whose predictable conclusion is more violence, more terror, and the very real threat of Iran's nuclear breakout. We will be instituting the highest level of economic sanction.
For Iran, that sounds like trading away its security for economic relief. Analysts say, from Iran's perspective, sanctions can be survived, but strategic vulnerability could be fatal.
We want the war to end, but on our terms, in a way that ensures it will not be repeated and that our enemies learn a lesson so they will not even contemplate attacking Iran again. Second, the damage suffered by the people of Iran must be compensated.
So the standoff continues, a high-stakes game of give and take where every concession is seen as a risk and every escalation a bargaining chip.